I think it's important that we acknowledge that this isn't just Hollywood, this is so much more global, and it's not just, oh, guess what this is what's happening to women. Suddenly this has been happening since the beginning of time, but now people are finally talking about it. It's believing that people and humanity are inherently good. A subtle unease has settled over Hollywood, a disquieting hum of speculation that refuses to fade for what feels like an eternity in the fast-paced world of celebrity gossip. Whispers have circulated, growing from faint murmurs to insistent questions. At the heart of this intrigue are two figures seemingly immune to controversy, paragons of positivity in the often turbulent entertainment industry: Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively. Baldoni, an actor celebrated not only for his roles but for his thoughtful, often vulnerable commentary on modern masculinity and relationships, stands alongside Lively, the charismatic actress whose wit, style and down-to-earth persona have made her a beloved icon. The very notion of discord between these two individuals who project such harmonious public images feels almost dissonant, a jarring note in the otherwise carefully orchestrated symphony of their careers. Yet the rumors persist, gaining traction in the digital age, fueled by the relentless churn of online chatter and increasingly pointed, if still veiled, hints from those within the industry's inner circles. What began as hushed speculation confined to the darker corners of the internet has now escalated into a palpable question, resonating across fan communities and media outlets alike. Is there genuinely a hidden feud brewing beneath the surface of Hollywood's polished veneer, and if so, in this carefully curated landscape of alliances, who is choosing sides, and more importantly, what does it all truly mean? And being frank, if it were not for women giving me direct feedback in my own personal life and being a man who was willing to at least listen to them, there's no chance that I would be having this conversation. So the message, to answer your question, the message is very simple. As men, we need to embrace all of the parts of us that make us human. That's it. It's very simple. The genesis of this Hollywood enigma can be traced back to the ever-watchful eyes of the internet. It began with the seemingly innocuous a flicker of perceived coolness in a red carpet interaction, a slightly delayed like on a social media post, the absence of customary birthday greetings. But in the hyper-analyzed world of celebrity culture, these minor deviations from the expected script became fodder for intense scrutiny. Online forums, the modern-day equivalent of the town square gossip mill, ignited with speculation. Eagle-eyed fans acting as amateur detectives meticulously dissected past interviews, public appearances, and even social media follow lists, searching for tangible evidence of an unspoken rift. Could there genuinely be underlying friction between Justin Baldoni, the advocate for emotional intelligence and healthy relationships, and Blake Lively, the queen of witty banter and relatable charm, for the legions of fans who had long admired them both, often in overlapping demographics? The suggestion was not just surprising, it was almost unwelcome. Commentators, both professional and amateur, pored over every available piece of digital breadcrumb, suggesting that nuances in body language, carefully worded statements, or even the lack of certain interactions hinted at a deeper unresolved tension. While much of this analysis remained in the realm of unverified interpretation, grounded more in intuition than hard evidence, the sheer volume of online discussion, the persistent nature of the murmurs, made the rumors increasingly difficult for anyone engaged in the Hollywood conversation to simply dismiss. The digital echo chamber amplified the whispers into a roar demanding attention. I was testing for a show that ended up actually getting picked up and doing very well, and I was one of two people maybe, and then I get a call from my managers and my agent, and they were both on, which means it's something serious. Either you got the job or there's something wrong, and they said so. You were the choice, but the network said that your eyebrows would be too distracting. Oh, what? Oh no. And then they went like, so what can we do about your eyebrows? As the digital wildfire of speculation raged, the entertainment industry itself began to hold its breath, collectively observing the unfolding narrative with a mixture of morbid curiosity and professional apprehension. Would this be another fleeting internet drama destined to dissipate as quickly as it ignited, or was there something more substantial simmering beneath the surface? The silence from both Baldoni and Lively camps was deafening, adding fuel to the speculative fire within Hollywood's intricate network of relationships. Many celebrities connected to Justin or Blake through years of shared projects, mutual friends, or Overlapping social circles found themselves navigating a delicate and potentially precarious situation. The unspoken question hung heavy in the air at industry events, in private conversation, and behind closed doors if these persistent rumors truly held weight, if there was genuine discord, who, if anyone, would be brave enough or perhaps obligated by friendship to step forward and shed light on the situation. The anticipation grew, fueled by the inherent drama of Hollywood itself, wondering if the carefully constructed walls of celebrity privacy would finally crack, revealing not definitive answers about the alleged feud, but rather insider perspectives, nuanced opinions, and perhaps most intriguingly, indications of where allegiances might lie within this complex social ecosystem. Would anyone publicly vouch for Justin's character, offering a counter-narrative to the swirling negativity? The industry waited, poised on the edge of its seat, for the first definitive voice to break the carefully maintained silence. It's based on a beautiful, really important book, and it's about a young woman named Lily who confronts the generational cycles in her life and breaks them and ends the circle. I hope people find it inspiring, and yet also, it's a film about a heavy topic. It's about domestic violence, the first voice to pierce through the wall of Hollywood silence, offering not direct commentary on the rumors themselves, but a resounding endorsement of Justin Baldoni's character, came from a familiar and deeply respected source, Gina Rodriguez. For many viewers, Gina and Justin are inextricably linked to their beloved on-screen partnership, a relationship that extended beyond the fiction world and into genuine off-screen camaraderie. Gina, known for her own outspokenness and unwavering support of her friends and colleagues, has consistently offered public praise for Justin over the years, celebrating not just his professional talents but his intrinsic human qualities. Therefore, when the rumors regarding Blake Lively began to dominate online discourse, Gina's subsequent actions were keenly observed. Instead of directly addressing the swirling speculation, a move that could have inadvertently legitimized the gossip, Gina strategically leveraged her powerful social media platform to redirect the narrative, choosing to illuminate Justin's character through personal anecdotes and heartfelt affirmations. She spoke with warmth and sincerity of his unwavering positivity during their time working together, emphasizing his role as a constant source of moral support not just for her but for the entire cast and crew. Gina elaborated on Justin's proactive efforts to cultivate a positive and inclusive set environment, highlighting his initiation of uplifting conversation, team-building exercises, and his genuine investment in the well-being of everyone around him. In Gina's portrayal, Justin transcended the typical role of a co-star. He emerged as a leader, a compassionate presence who consistently prioritized empathy and human connection, crucially without ever mentioning Blake Lively or the specific nature of the rumors. Gina's message resonated with undeniable clarity. Anyone who has had the privilege of truly knowing Justin Baldoni, of experiencing his authentic self, would never entertain the notion of him being anything less than sincere and inherently kind. Her implicit defense was powerful precisely because of its indirectness, speaking volumes through what it chose to emphasize rather than what it directly refuted. She said, "Just read it 'cause I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience, and were you reading romance novels, and I had never read a romance novel, and she said, just trust me, read it." So I read it, and by the end of the book, I couldn't even read the text on the page 'cause I was crying so much. My wife was in bed next to me, and she's that snot come out of my nose, adding further layers of nuance and weight to the burgeoning narrative of support for Justin Baldoni. Were the voices of Lily Collins and Shawn Mendes, each offering distinct yet complementary perspectives. Lily Collins, an actress admired for her thoughtful interviews and grounded approach to fame, brought a personal anecdote into the public sphere, revealing a moment of professional vulnerability where Justin had offered crucial support. She shared a story of navigating a particularly challenging career dilemma, detailing how Justin had taken the time amidst his own demanding schedule to provide guidance and encouragement, reminding her of the importance of her voice and perspective within an often overwhelming industry. When subtly prompted about the rumored tensions, carefully avoiding direct mention of Blake Lively, Lily deftly pivoted, choosing to emphasize Justin's inherent character traits rather than engage with unsubstantiated gossip. She highlighted his gentle nature, a descriptor that painted a picture of a man characterized by sensitive ity and consideration. Furthermore, Lily underscored Justin's unwavering commitment to building bridges, a powerful metaphor for his approach to relationships and conflict resolution, contrasting it sharply with the notion of creating division or animosity. She stressed his deep-seated passion for humanitarian causes, his genuine desire to foster healthier, more open conversations surrounding family dynamics, media representation, and personal growth, framing him as someone fundamentally oriented towards positive connection and constructive dialogue. Following Lily's subtle yet impactful endorsement, Shawn Mendes, the globally recognized singer-songwriter celebrated for his heartfelt lyrics and authentic public persona, stepped into the conversation, adding a contemporary dimension to the narrative. In an interview exploring the complexities of maintaining authenticity in the digital age, Shawn openly expressed his profound admiration for Justin's consistent online positivity. He went beyond simple praise, revealing that he had actively sought Justin's counsel, reaching out to him for advice on navigating the often turbulent waters of social media and maintaining a genuine connection with his fan base amidst the noise and negativity. Shawn recounted Justin's guidance, emphasizing the paramount importance of staying anchored to one's core values of prioritizing authentic connections over fleeting online trends, and of refusing to allow negative commentary to overshadow genuine interactions. While Shawn, like Lily, refrained from directly naming Blake Lively or any other individual involved in the rumor, his words carried significant weight, painting a compelling portrait of Justin as a trustworthy, insightful figure, a mentor even to his peers, and someone who consistently sought to uplift those around him. Implicit in Shawn's endorsement was the suggestion that a person so fundamentally focused on positivity and genuine connection was inherently unlikely to be the source of serious interpersonal drama or friction, lending further credence to the idea that the rumors should be approached with a healthy dose of skepticism. But I was just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and then the script was a thriller, so that was a little confusing to me because he's such a funny director. And so I said, what is this? 'Cause the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said yes. So then every day on set I was like, it's today a comedy or is it a thriller? And it's really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and kind of like my outfit. I guess the chorus of support for Justin Baldoni swelled, gaining further momentum and credibility, with the distinct voices of Emma Watson and Harry Styles, two global icons each carrying immense cultural influence and representing different facets of contemporary artistry and advocacy. Emma Watson, universally admired for her unwavering dedication to gender equality and humanitarian issues, added her voice to the narrative in a particularly nuanced and intellectually resonant manner. Her connection to Justin stemmed from a shared commitment to challenging traditional norms, specifically their collaboration on high-profile discussion panels centered around redefining masculinity in the 21st century. Emma, known for her carefully considered pronouncements and articulation of complex social issues, publicly praised Justin's genuine commitment to fostering a culture of respect and understanding between genders. She highlighted his insightful contributions to their shared dialogues, emphasizing his willingness to engage in vulnerable self-reflection and his dedication to promoting open and honest communication about emotions and societal expectations for men. While Emma, in keeping with the prevailing trend, consciously avoided directly addressing the Blake Lively rumors, her repeated and consistent endorsements of Justin's advocacy work, his character as revealed through their professional collaborations, spoke volumes to those attuned to the subtle language of Hollywood diplomacy. She had previously described working alongside him on those panels as a personal highlight, specifically praising his empathy anchored approach, a phrase that became a recurring motif in the collective defense of Justin's character. Significantly, shortly after the online rumors reached a fever pitch, Emma strategically deployed her substantial social media platform to issue a brief yet pointed online statement. In this post, she reaffirmed the critical importance of seeking the bigger picture before rushing to judgment in any situation, urging her vast online following to exercise caution and critical thinking when encountering sensationalized narratives while Characteristically understated and devoid of explicit names, this carefully timed statement was widely interpreted as a subtle yet powerful nudge towards approaching any negative rumors surrounding Justin Baldoni with a healthy dose of skepticism, a call for measured consideration over knee-jerk reactions. Complementing Emma's intellectual and advocacy-focused endorsement was the affirmation from Harry Styles, the charismatic singer and cultural phenomenon celebrated for his inclusive fan culture and progressive social stances. Harry, known for his genuine warmth and approachable demeanor, publicly affirmed his high regard for Justin during a casual backstage interview setting. In a seemingly spontaneous moment, Harry described Justin as one of the kindest guys in the industry, a superlative that carried significant weight given Harry's own reputation for kindness and genuine connection with his fans and peers. He further commended Justin for his tireless promotion of conversations around vulnerability, highlighting Justin's consistent efforts to encourage open dialogue about emotion and mental well-being, particularly within traditionally masculine spaces. Harry then shared a personal anecdote, recalling meeting Justin at a fundraising event and being deeply impressed by Justin's genuine interest in connecting with people from all walks of life. He noted that Justin seemed equally engaged in conversations with fellow celebrities and with the behind-the-scenes staff, the often unsung heroes of Hollywood productions, demonstrating a level of authentic curiosity and respect that made a lasting impression on Harry. Crucially, Harry licked the others, made no explicit mention of Blake Lively or any rumored conflict. However, his strong and unequivocal endorsement, particularly the emphatic declaration of Justin being one of the kindest, served as another powerful testament to Justin's exemplary character, further solidifying the growing narrative that he was fundamentally unlikely to be the source of any bitter contention or interpersonal strife. Fans, adept at deciphering the often coded language of celebrity endorsements, readily interpreted Harry's statement as yet another resounding vote of confidence in Justin, effectively dismissing the very premise of the negative rumors. I internalize that as opportunity, like we had such a responsibility to this audience to deliver something and to have the opportunity to deliver something for a passionate group of people. As someone who is so deeply passionate myself, I was so excited about that. I would so much rather have that than people who are indifferent. Blas. The narrative supporting Justin Baldon's character continued to expand, and by the distinct perspectives and personal anecdotes offered by Mindy Kaling and Yara Shahii, two women celebrated not only for their professional achievements but also for their insightful social commentary and commitment to positive change. Mindy Kaling, renowned for her sharp wit and comedic storytelling, opted for a more light-hearted approach, sharing a series of charming and humorous anecdotes that collectively painted a vivid picture of Justin's genuine generosity and down-to-earth nature. In an interview where the topic of collaboration and interpersonal dynamics in Hollywood arose, Mindy fondly recalled instances of Justin visiting her sets not merely as a pruner guest but as someone who actively sought to brighten the day of everyone around him. She specifically recounted how Justin would arrive bearing thoughtful small gifts not just for the prominent cast members but for the often overlooked crew, the camera operators, lighting technicians, production assistants, extending words of genuine encouragement and appreciation to those who rarely receive the spotlight. Mindy emphasized that it was exceptionally rare in the often hierarchical world of Hollywood for a guest actor or even a visiting celebrity to go so far out of their way to spread positivity and acknowledge the contributions of every member of a production team when subtly probed about the persistent rumors swirling around Justin and another famous actress. Again, without explicitly naming Blake Lively, Mindy responded with characteristic candor, stating that the Justin she knows is fundamentally all about respect and generosity, while consciously keeping her remarks general, avoiding direct engagement with the specifics of the gossip. The underlying implication was unmistakable, any narrative painting Justin as difficult, demanding, or in conflict with someone else felt profoundly out of context, utterly inconsistent with the man she had come to know through personal interactions and professional observation. By underscoring the stark mismatch between the negative gossip and the lived reality of Justin's character as she had experienced it, Mindy effectively offered a warm, incredible vouch for his sincerity and inherent warmth. Building upon Mindy's anecdotal approach, Yara Shahii recognized for her passionate activism and unwavering commitment to empowering youth voices contributed a perspective rooted in Justin's engagement with social responsibility and mentorship. Yara, who has consistently championed the creation of platforms for open dialogue and meaningful social impact, recounted her experience of inviting Justin to speak at a youth summit focused on empathy and leadership. She vividly described how Justin's presentation residential deeply with the young audience, captivating them with his authenticity and inspiring them to share their own personal stories, fostering an atmosphere of vulnerability and mutual understanding. According to Yara's account, Justin demonstrated genuine care for every individual present, not merely delivering a prescribed speech and departing, but staying long after his allotted time to answer questions, thoughtfully offer personalized advice, and most importantly, genuinely listen to each young person's perspective, creating a space of validation and empowerment. Subsequently, Yara strategically used her social media platform to post about the paramount importance of unity and mutual support within the entertainment industry, emphasizing how unsubstantiated rumors and negativity could inadvertently overshadow the genuinely impactful work that individuals and organizations were striving to achieve. While her post, like those of her peers, did not explicitly reference Blake Lively or the specific nature of the rumors, it was widely and perceptively interpreted as a clear show of solidarity and support for Justin, further reinforcing the emerging narrative of him as a consistent champion for kindness, empathy, and positive social impact. I'm honored, and I'm also more honored that, because what we're talking about is so important and so meaningful, that we're able to have this much anticipation, and so many people want to go see it and are talking about it. Like, that's what I'm grateful, and you had a key part in bringing it to the big screen. How did this all come to be? Well, in 2019, I read the book. I was sent the book by my book agent and friend at the time, and I was looking for films that could inspire, that were commercially viable but also could really reach in and touch somebody's heart. The wave of celebrity endorsements for Justin Baldoni broadened further, encompassing the perspectives of Tom Holland and Selena Gomez, two figures who resonate deeply with younger audiences and are each known for their approachable authenticity and commitment to using their platforms for good. Tom Holland, beloved globally for his down-to-earth personality and his iconic roles in and major film franchises, offered his perspective based on a shared professional proximity to Justin, stemming from a period where they were both working in a shared studio environment. Tom recounted his observations of Justin's consistent professionalism, emphasizing his reliable work ethic and his respectful interactions with everyone on set beyond mere professionalism. However, Tom highlighted Justin's willingness to act as a mentor and confidant, noting that he was always ready to offer thoughtful counsel to younger actors and crew members who were navigating the often complex landscape of the entertainment industry. Tom provided a glimpse into the genuine camaraderie that Justin fostered, describing how Justin proactively sought to make everyone feel included and valued, often organizing small gatherings on informal get-togethers and social events designed specifically to break the ice and build a sense of community amongst cast and crew regardless of their position or seniority. In the wake of the mounting gossip surrounding Justin's rumored feud, Tom strategically utilized his social media presence to issue a brief yet pointed statement. In this post, Tom subtly but effectively weighed in on the unfolding narrative, writing that Justin was one of those people who shows up not just to be seen, but to make a positive impact. While, like his predecessors, Tom consciously avoided directly referencing Blake Lively or the specifics of the rumors, the timing and carefully chosen phrasing of his post led many to conclude that he was deliberately extending a supportive shield around Justin, implicitly suggesting that the circulating negative stories should not be taken at face value, and that Justin's consistent action spoke louder than any unsubstantiated claims. Adding another layer of depth and resonance to the collective defense was Selena Gomez, a global superstar who has long been a vocal advocate for mental health awareness and the paramount importance of kindness and empathy in interpersonal interactions. Selena offered her perspective in a casual, unscripted live Stream, a format that lends itself to authenticity and genuine connection with her vast fan base. During this live stream, Selena was directly asked by a fan about whether she had heard any of the rumors concerning Justin's supposed conflict. In response, Selena offered a warm and disarming smile, immediately dismissing the online gossip with a gentle wave of her hand, stating that she simply doesn't buy into online gossip easily. She then proceeded to share her own personal experiences of interacting with Justin, emphasizing that he had always been gracious and warm in every encounter she had had with him. Selena recalled a specific instance at a charity function where she had witnessed Justin spending time discussing philanthropic goals with younger attendees, genuinely engaging with their aspirations and emphasizing the power of small acts of kindness to create meaningful change in the world. Selena expressed open admiration for the way Justin consistently leverages his platform to amplify positivity, using his influence not for self-promotion or drama but to spread messages of hope, encouragement, and social responsibility by responding to the fan question with such a genuine anecdotal viewpoint. Rooted in her own positive experiences, Selena powerfully conveyed to her audience that there was far more reason to trust her personal impression of Justin as a kind and gracious individual than to lend credence to any unverified speculation about interpersonal tension or conflict with another celebrity. She concluded her remarks by succinctly stating that spreading hope rather than negativity is what Justin's brand is all about, effectively reframing the narrative and highlighting the positive impact of his public persona. He said, "Just read it 'cause I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience, and were you reading romance novels, and I had never read a romance novel, and she said just trust me, read it." So I read it, and by the end of the book I couldn't even read the text on the page 'cause I was crying so much. My wife was in bed next to me and she's that's not coming out of my nose. It's believing that people and humanity are our inherent good and they crave nutritious food in their soul just as they do in their bodies. Rounding out the chorus of celebrity support was America Ferrera, an actress and activist known for her insightful social commentary and commitment to authentic representation in media. America's connection to Justin stemmed from a past collaboration on a significant public service campaign, an initiative that aimed to encourage dialogue among college students regarding healthy relationships, tackling complex issues of respect, communication, and consent in interpersonal dynamics. America publicly praised Justin's humility and genuine willingness to learn from others, specifically highlighting his openness to listening to and incorporating the perspectives of the college students involved in the campaign, many of whom reported feeling significantly more empowered to engage in meaningful discussions about respect and compassion as a direct result of their interactions with Justin. When directly pressed about the swirl of rumors linking Justin to a dispute with another high-profile celebrity, the now ubiquitous, if still unnamed, Blake Lively, America offered a carefully measured and diplomatically nuanced reply. Instead of directly confirming or denying the validity of the rumors, America strategically shifted the focus to Justin's consistent track record of kindness, emphasizing the importance of evaluating an individual's character based on their long-term behavior and how they consistently treat the people around them. She expressed unwavering confidence that anyone who knows Justin's heart wouldn't be swayed by speculative headlines or unverified gossip, implicitly suggesting that those who truly understood Justin's character would readily dismiss the circulating negative narratives, in stark contrast to the resounding chorus of support for Justin. Blake Lively herself maintained a conspicuous and prolonged silence throughout the entire episode. She has not made many direct statements about the rumors, a silence that in the hyper-communicative world of celebrity culture became almost as loud as a direct denial might have been. The actual details of any supposed clash remain up for debate, shrouded in ambiguity and lacking any concrete evidence. Intriguingly, Blake Lively's own public persona is characterized by a similar ethos of positivity and goodwill. She has her own reputation for philanthropy, comedic wit, and strong family values, projecting an image that is largely congruent with Justin Baldoni's in terms of public perception. This inherent contradiction, the alleged feud between two individuals who both cultivate exceptionally positive public Images makes the entire situation even more puzzling in the absence of any official statements or verifiable information. Fans and media outlets alike were left to speculate about the possible origins and nature of the rumors. Some fans speculate that the rumor might have spun out of proportion due to a single misinterpreted comment, a fleeting exchange taken out of context and amplified by the relentless echo chain of the internet, or a playful exchange that was exaggerated by internet chatter, a moment of light-hearted banter misconstrued as genuine animosity. Others theorize that any difference of opinion between these two beloved personalities, even a minor disagreement, both of whom command significant fan devotion, was always going to be sensationalized, inevitably amplified and distorted by the insatiable appetite for celebrity drama. Ultimately, many supporters of both Justin and Blake wish that if there is any real misunderstanding, it can be resolved amicably, hoping for a swift and peaceful resolution that would allow both stars to move forward without being overshadowed by unsubstantiated gossip. And being frank, if it were not for women giving me direct feedback in my own personal life and being a man who was willing to at least listen to them, there's no chance that I would be having this conversation. So the message, to answer your question, the message is very simple. As men, we need to embrace all of the parts of us that make us human. That's it. It's very simple. In the relentless churn of the 247 news cycle, particularly within the sensationalized realm of celebrity gossip, the specific details of the alleged tension between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively may ultimately fade from immediate public consciousness, relegated to the ever-growing archives of internet ephemera. However, irrespective of the longevity of the rumor itself, the resounding and remarkably unified wave of support for Justin Baldwin from across the breadth of Hollywood's diverse talent pool leaves a far more enduring and significant imprint, whether there exists even a kernel of truth to the initial rumors or whether the entire episode was a product of misinterpretation and online amplification. The sheer volume and consistency of celebrity endorsements for Justin speak volumes about his character and the genuine relationships he has cultivated within the industry, while unverified claims and sensationalized stories can proliferate with alarming speed in the digital age. The collective outpouring of support serves as a potent reminder that real-world actions, consistent behavior, and demonstrable character ultimately hold far greater weight and possess far more lasting impact than fleeting gossip. The unified defense of Justin Baldoni is not merely about exonerating him in this particular instance. It transcends the specifics of the Blake Lively rumors and functions as a broader societal commentary, a crucial observation about how we as a culture choose to evaluate individuals, particularly those in the public eye. It underscores the fundamental importance of judging individuals not based on fleeting, often unsubstantiated online narratives, but rather on their consistent actions, their demonstrated values, and the lived experiences of those who know them personally and professionally. In the absence of concrete details definitively confirming or denying the existence of a genuine feud, we are left with the compelling reflections of those who personally know the individual in question, in this case Justin Baldoni, and these reflections from a diverse and respected array of voices consistently spotlight generosity, compassion, and a dedication to spreading goodwill. The narrative therefore shifts from one of alleged conflict to one of unwavering support, highlighting the enduring power of kindness, empathy, and genuine connection in a world often dominated by superficiality and fleeting trends. Perhaps in a fittingly Hollywood Dan Newman, Justin and Blake might even collaborate on a project or appear together at an event, effectively and definitively putting the rumors to rest, with friendly camaraderie offering a tangible demonstration of reconciliation and professional respect. Their respective supporters, and indeed the wider public, would likely welcome such a moment of clarity, eager to move beyond the swirl of confusion that has surrounded them. Until such a moment materializes, fans and onlookers are left to contemplate the enduring message embedded within this episode in a media landscape often hungry for any hint of drama. The most refreshing and ultimately most impactful narrative is often the one that celebrates authentic relationships and steadfast loyalty, and the quiet yet powerful actions of individuals who choose to stand up for a friend focusing on what they know to be true rather than fueling a storyline that may or may not hold any real substance. And perhaps, just perhaps, the true takeaway from the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively rumor saga is not about a Hollywood feud that may or may not exist, but rather about the enduring power of authenticity in a world saturated with manufactured narratives, and the quiet of an unseen strength of character that earns unwavering support. Even when faced with a relentless tide of unfounded speculation, the real story, it seems, is not the rumor itself but the illuminating and ultimately heartening response it elicited, a resounding chorus of voices affirming the enduring value of kindness and genuine human connection in the often superficial world of celebrity.